And welcome back everyone to Lotus Operations, and in part 2 of our survival sector box creations, I'll be showing you what type of gear I'm going to be installing into this box that will help you in a worst case scenario. And as you learned from our previous video, this is a recycled crate that was being thrown away. And welcome back to Lotus Operations, and this is day 2 of me working on this box. And as you can see, I now have the box a nice new pretty color to where it all looks nice and tactical. And we are going to be putting our stencil on our box, and then we will start putting the survival gear within the box. And then phase 3 of my project here is to take these two bad clips, as you can see here and there, and we are going to be putting hinges on this side of the box. So therefore the lid we do not have to actually take off. It will just be a foldable style lid. So let me get this stencil on, and then we will start tossing all the gear inside the box and slowly build up our emergency / camping crate. Boom. And here we go. This was one of my most difficult stencils that I did, but this is still freaking awesome. It's because I should have put more cover around, but this piece of stencil kept wanting to pop on up on me. But I was able to work it to where I am pleased with this on the box. And now crate 2 is complete. So now we start throwing the stuff into the box. Eventually I'll start adding the serial numbers onto the boxes. And welcome back to Lotus Operations for the the sector kit box survival crate making. As you can see, we got our other box in here. Surprisingly, this one and this one is 2 different shades of camo desert brown, which makes no sense, but it's okay. They're still desert brown, they're still tactical, that's what it matters to me. But see that one? It's a little bit lighter than that one. Makes no sense. It could be the type of box, because it's the exact same paint from the exact same stores. So here is all of our camping stuff, and this literally spent only $300 on all this camping stuff. I got a good 90% of the stuff I need for the box. I've got a few things down here in my ammo crates from other survival kits that I have made that will be transferred into this box once I get it done. And then, of course, in a basic worst case scenario, you've got a good majority of the stuff you're going to need for worst case scenario in your house already. But the factor is that, let me get better light for you. Whoa, that's a lot better. But the biggest factor is will you be able to collect it all in the time frame that you need in case a worst case scenario happens. And that's why I'm teaching you how to build these kits, so you can buy an extra of each item that you think that you would need, because everybody is different and everyone thinks differently. So this doesn't apply to everyone, but I just go off of experience of what I know and what I think would be best for worst case scenario. And that's why I'm teaching you what to grab and what to build, so whenever you do make it, it's better for you. Sorry, I was thirsty. Now, let's crack this garage door open so we don't have as much darkness, And we are going to shut this door so these little puppies do not try to escape, because that little white one will try to escape. Increasing our light production in the Lotus Operations shop. So here we are. Actually, I'm not going to put it up on the stand. So first thing we have is a tent. You can determine what size tent you want. They vary in price, but I got a 3-man tent for a survival situation, because it'd be better if even though I'm doing this for 4 people, because a 3-man tent technically can fit 4 people in there. It'd just be really cramped, because you wouldn't be keeping your gear inside your tent with you camping. But tent size is totally up to you, so we are going to toss it inside the box. Now, the next thing I grabbed, the tent was $25 on sale. The next thing I got on this survival kits is a machete. A machete is very handy when it comes to survival situations like camping situation. It can be used to kill snakes, small game, / clearing off brush, trees, vines, whatever you need to do. And it comes with the sheath. It was $5 at Walmart. So we are going to basically play Tetris and put everything in here in a Tetris mode, as I call it. So everything can fit in here. So the next thing on the list is not the extension cord. That's my extension cord. Nor the 90-degree square. But we have 2 folding shovels. Now, the way I'm building these kits is I am building these kits basically in case a group of 4 gets separated, so everybody group at least has 1 item of each in case you have to separate, or if you got a big large group of people, you can get more people with the same item so you can get stuff done faster. But these folding shovels cost $10 at Walmart. Everything here is bought at Walmart, so I don't say Walmart every time. Cost $10. They are army style shovels. They can be folded up for packing. They are kind of heavy, but I'm not worrying about hiking through heavy mountain terrain. I'm worried about driving as far as I can and then going from there. Now, each item, the reason why, I know I could save a lot more space if I take off the cardboard. But if you keep the cardboard on your survival items, that has now become kindling for your survival. Therefore, you will actually do better off. So, let's play some Tetris. So, now, as you can see here, first aid kit. First aid kit is highly necessary for a survival worst case scenario situation. Now, of course, I don't have to explain why it is needed, so blah, first aid kit. Next thing I've got on the list so far is, get over there, candle, is a group package. Now this is actually cheaper buying this gear and this style packing for an emergency situation / camping, because it only costs $28 if I remember correctly. So everything here individually would have cost over $50 total, but you can buy it as a packing set for only $28, and now you get shorter / knife style machetes. I got 2 of them. Boom, 1. Boom, 2. Now, if you take all this off, yeah, you would have a crap ton more space in there, but as I slowly get more and more stuff, I will have to start disassembling some of the kindling, but then I will add more kindling objects within there and stuff like that. So now my next things on my list and items, I am retrieving them all out of the bag, is, damn, what else is in there? Is the rest of this stuff here. So we've got some flint and steel, which is very good to practice with. I light all my fires now with flint and steel, so I have ultimate practice skills on that. We got paracord, no need to explain what that's for. Tying stuff up, building stuff. We've got a saber chainsaw. I've actually was told these cut extremely well and extremely fast, so you don't have to have a chainsaw, you can cut really large logs with them. So, and then we've got purification tablets, iodine tablets, which it does not hurt you or kill you. You cannot OD on iodine. That's what I've been informed by a survival person from a pilot who got shot down in one of the wars. He survived 3 weeks off of iodine tablets. So, if he's still alive by purifying water that way, it can't kill you. So, we've also got multi-purpose tools here. No need to explain what they're for. Multi-purpose tool, cord cutter, a bottle opener, cord cutter, glass breaker, or fire starter. So see, you gotta need, in a survival situation, you need more than one resource in starting fires. Now, I like to have at least 4 different options. We got flint, steel. I've got batteries with steel wool, matches, lighters, kindling. Basically, I've got like 6 different things. I have to bring out my other kit, see what else I have in there. But I've got 6 different ways of lighting fuels. Then we've got a fuel folding stove with fuel over here. This is actually really cool. I took it out. Basically, you can open this up to the size pot that you need. You put your fuel inside, you light your fuel, it cooks your food. Plain and simple as that. Pots, pans, compass, because you need a compass, but I've got like 3 laying around the house. I'm going to have to find the other 2, so that's why I only bought 1. And then life straws. I actually hear really good results with these life straws here. So, with all of this stuff here, we are going to pack it into here by utilizing a small ammo can. And all the small stuff I'm going to put inside of an ammo can. Kit that and I created. A lot of this is getting combined into that crate there, which will be getting and combined into the main camping survival kit here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tripod up this camera so we can make it better, more efficient in a way. I'm gonna have this box hold it. Actually, no, that's not smart to have the box hold it. Then we are going to be grabbing and combining everything into one crate. Here. Now some of this stuff to put space into the ammo box, I'm going to be ripping off the plastics because I do have other forms of starter logs that there is. Oh man, low battery. Wait a second. Okay, everybody, we got a new battery now. So here we are. I'm going to be tearing this stuff off of here because we want as much space in the ammo can as possible. And that's plenty enough kindling to start you some stuff for a while. So we're going to go here. We're going to start taking all this stuff off. And then we are going to start compacting it inside this ammo can. Now a few things we're going to keep in their boxes, like for instance the fire starters, stuff that is really really small that can be easily packed in. You know, stuff that's not going to be critical wise. Purification tablets can come out unless there's directions on here. You know what? Unless they have one tablet loosely allowed. Alright, they do have the directions on the back. So we are going to take this off. Take off the compass. So I'm going to do this with the rest of these, and when I start grabbing out of there, I'm going to get back to you guys. So we are going to... See, is it just me or these compasses been made a lot cheaper than what they used to? We gotta pack the rope in. Nice. Huh. Okay, so there's your fire starter. Oh yeah. For a $13 knife, you'd think there'd be a little bit more spring on there. But, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Each of these knives costs $13. The rope costs $6. Life straws cost $17. The photo stove costs $5. The fire starters cost $4 each, and the chainsaw costs $10. So that's what we have in price-wise at the moment. So this is all trash here. Now, we are going to be combining a lot of my old kits into here. So, matches, another form of starting fires. Then, as of now, I have only one lighter in here because my other one's been getting used slowly but surely, but I'll be adding more later. This is for emergency house for candles, for cooking. This stuff here, start fires, little propane stove, stuff like that. It's good to have this in there in case you need to just light this fuel. It's good fuel source for starting fire. You take a little bit off, put on your wood. Like this lasts for a little bit, gives enough to start a flame. So we should start that in here for a little fuel source. Other matches on here, but I'm going to keep these matches inside with these candles because I want to create a candle box. So it's nothing but candles lit up, stuff like that. And this fuel source goes in here. Canteens with water. Really good to have. Form a canteen to store water in case you don't have your life straw. Okay, here we are back. I got a better angle now on what we are doing, so I can make sure I see myself. It's a little too steep there. There we go. I don't have to see myself, but it's good for y'all to see what's going on. Okay, so now back to our kits. Here, this is going to become my candle box for the house because I'll use them more. But actually, you know what? For a survival situation, it would be good to have some candles. So I used to get my candles from the Dollar Tree, you know. But I mean, like, you can do candles wherever you want, wherever you feel. They've got candles that last for 365 days. They've got candles that last for several months. But for now, I just got these mainly for power outages around here. But we can throw a couple in here. And you can use this candle in your campsite because one of these candles will at least last all night. So you've got about 24 hours per candle. So you can use this to help start fires. Or even just for a small light for a lantern or whatever. So, but that will be with the candle gear. Because actually this candle box will be part of my kit. So now, over here, when I was mentioning earlier, not this, we've got more fuel sources. Little bitty fuel sources here or there. This is one that you definitely need to have. If you can access them, get them. Survival Guides, military style grades. This is the Soldier's Manual Task, October 1994 version that I have. I also have a Spec Ops version from a lot sooner. I hope I still have it in here. But this basically will teach you everything you need for if shit hits the fan, if you're overseas. I mean, they got other stuff in here that you're not going to need, like how to shoot, unless you got guns and all, then, you know, or how to basically, you know, different things. But they do have some techniques in here on building structures, survival stuff, what to eat, what not to eat, stuff like that. It'd be really good to have a manual like that in your kit. So we're going to toss that in there. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. Steel wool, fine steel wool, and 9-volt batteries. If you take a 9-volt battery and you strike a fine steel wool, it will light on fire. So it's good to have. Unfortunately, you only get 2 lights per battery. So it's not the best and the most reliable way, but it is a good way to start fire in case you're ever needing to know. That will be stuck with the candle kit. So, I don't know why I've got a belt. Don't remember why. Flashlights, but that is with this here. Some of these flashlights we are going to do. Oh, look at this. Here is my other compass I was telling you about. So, see? My other compass that I had when I was a kid. See, this is a lot better quality than this guy. If I could even open this up. This one is a whole lot better quality than this other one. You could tell because this was made back when I was a kid, when they made stuff decent and good. Not so crappy. But it's okay. So let's see. My daughter has one and my son has one. So we are going to put this compass with this pouch thing right here in this emergency kit. And another good thing to have, I know not many people has them, but they are called survival rags. This is the basically survival bandana. It's basically have a whole bunch of different techniques that will help keep you alive in a worst case scenario. So if you can access them and find them, it's good to have. You wear it on your head. It's got Morse code. It's got traps on there. It's got how to make compasses, how to tie different ropes, how to build a few structures, different ways of making fire that will actually work. And then it also has ground to air codes, fish traps, and a few odds and ends that will help out that if the book doesn't cover it, in which the book does, it would cover it. So, batteries for your flashlights, for your lanterns, for those who stay with this here, because this is not a camping kit. Okay. Okay, after I went through the other box, got rid of all the batteries, I found one more lighter. Also, magnifying glass, helps start fires. You need a few emergency blankets. So far I have only one. Get some hand wraps whenever you can, here and there. They actually work. They're not the best in the world, but they do work. I'm actually going to buy more. And then we're going to stick those in this box here. Then, glow sticks. Now, glow sticks are really handy to have in a situation. I've got some coming in that are like 15 inches long, actually 12 inches long by about half an inch wide, a little bit bigger. Therefore, they're going to produce 10 times, actually 5 times more light than these puppies here, because these are only 6-inch glow sticks and maybe a 1/4 inch round at the most, whatever. But I was told from what I read on them that they produce about 5 times more light than the traditional glow sticks. So they will be a lot better for our campsite, but I'm also going to buy other style glow sticks to go in with this, because glow sticks is a good source of light, so you do not have to burn all your batteries for your flashlights or other resources unless you have a way of recharging them. So those are going to go in the bag here, but since I got new ones coming in, I'm giving these to the kiddos to have fun with or use around the house if we need to. And then I found, here, grease pens. Grease pens are a good way of writing on stuff when it's wet. They handle in wet environments. I use them at work. And they're really hard to get off, so you can use them, write stuff whatever you need to, and not have to really worry about water destroying your ink as much. But I'm still going to buy the waterproof books and the waterproof pads to ensure we've got ultimate writing materials, just in case you need to relay to anyone and give them messages. So we're going to toss those in this bag here. And then here is what I was talking about. Got a book over here, and I've got the Survival, Emergency, and Recovery. When I used to try for this stuff here, I had a friend who, I was going to try for it, I didn't make it, but I had a friend who made it, so he gave me freaking the book. So I've got it copied off. It's basically an updated version of the Army Manual Guide. On here, same stuff. It's got everything you need in here, from surviving nuclear attacks down to CPR, down to, well, the old versions of CPR. They changed it up since then. Obstacles, navigations, compasses, camouflage, everything you need in there. Highly recommend having one book, at least of a style. Then your kit, it will help out. You can find a lot of this stuff, maybe not this version here, but you can find like the other task books, stuff like that. You definitely Army surplus stores, if you find the good ones. Someone who's in the military who had that branch stuff, or even you can maybe find it online, but those may be a little bit harder unless they sell them. I haven't actually really searched for it because I had hookups when I was in the military. So, and then that will go right here. And that is basically it from my old kit combined into the new one. So, I'm going to put this back in here. Now the canteens though, yeah, I could throw them into there because we really don't use them much. Let me see if they still smell good. Freshly clean them again. Ah, they can use a little soap and water, but they're not bad actually. So they may end up getting stored inside the big kit. So I've got a few stuff coming in from Amazon. When they make it in, I'll do the video, throw them in the kit, and then eventually you'll see the full video of building the kit up from scratch. And have a nice day. Welcome back. One more thing before I go fully. Let's see, this is everything in here packed in that I was telling you. Nice cram packed into an ammo can, so it keeps the space here. So this is a basic survival kit stuff, but I recommend building up a little bit more. Everything's going to go into here. Seals on down. Then it goes right into here. So now, so far, this is what we have of everything there. We need to get medical kit. Where's my medical kit? Medical kit. Then we are going to need to, I'm going to expand the medical kit a little bit more because that's still not enough for me. 255 pieces. There's no ace bandages in there. Let's see. I don't remember seeing it. Wound gel, cuts, scrapes, laceration, burns, bites. So they may have some ace bandages in there. Oh look, shear bandages, gauze pads, waterproof bandages. I don't see no... I hope they actually have it in there, but I'm still going to buy extra because I always like to have extra in there. So that's basically what the kit is looking like so far for a full campsite. As I slowly get my glow sticks, my other gear that's coming in for it, emergency food supplies, and random other little odds and ends, blankets, stuff like that, they will go into this kit to be built up, to be stored up, to be ready for worst case scenario. Hello everybody and welcome back to Lotus Operations, and it's currently the 16th day, actually about a week after I did the last video shot, and I have now received in one of my package for my survival stuff. I should be having 2 packages coming in, jumbo glow sticks and food supply. Supposedly they both came in, but I don't think they're both inside this package here, but we're going to open up and see what is inside this package right here. I know it's a little dark, but unfortunately it's nighttime, and we have to deal with what lighting I have. So as you can see here, we've got a survival food garden right here. Heirloom seeds. By here, according to their website, this stuff is open pollinated, no GMO, all natural. Survival garden seeds. We've got over 5,000 seeds inside this, 32 packages, 20-year minimum shelf life, moisture proof, reusable bags. And they've got all the different types of fruits and vegetables that you would need to survive in a, let's get better lighting, in a situation thing. This will go with my food packages that's stored inside the house, because these seeds need to be stored in optimal temperatures, not too hot, not too cold environments, or it could destroy the seeds faster. That is general gardening knowledge. When you're trying to store seeds, keep them in a controlled environment. Unless you do the freezer, then they can last a little bit longer, but you got to keep them sealed so the moisture does not mess them up. But these are going to get stored inside the house with some other gear. Now, here comes the fun part. This, my fellow followers and survivalists, is the Jumbo Light Sticks, a brand of glowuniverse.com. I retrieved these from Amazon, and they were $27 for some 12-inch industrial grade glow sticks that are at least almost a half an inch thick. And they are 20 industrial grade light sticks. They are light. They are freaking big. They are the ones that you use inside the movies. Boom, bitches. These are the sizes of the industrial grade glow sticks. I will be sacrificing one of these glow sticks out of my survival kit to basically use for a tutorial review message, but I will grab that a little later, not tonight, because I'm currently building on another project. But yes, these are the 2 most recent things into my survival kit, and like I said, the box is up to you on how you want to build it. The box is up to your design, but you got to look at the environment you're living in, and you got to see what would you really need to survive in that environment. And everybody will be different because everyone lives in different areas of the planet. Y'all have fun, y'all enjoy. I hope these videos help y'all out, because what the stuff I do give y'all is a basic survival stuff that can be applied in any environment and any situation, and you adapt your survival boxes according to where you live. Have a good evening, y'all, and thanks for watching Lotus Operations.